Welcome everyone to Oil Class 1, which is Natural Solutions for Kids. I'm just going to start sharing. So this is all about the kids collection, doTERRA's kids collection, which is one of the reasons I got started using doTERRA essential oils. Very excited that they brought out a specific kids collection, and tonight I'm just going to show you what's in the collection and how to use it and why you need to use it for your kiddos. So let's get started. This is Oil Class 1 Natural Wellness Solutions for Kids. So I'm doing this live on my Facebook page as well as on Instagram live as well. So if you can't catch me live, feel free to watch the replay and ask any questions as well. So who am I? Who are we? Who's my beautiful family? So my name is Shannon Thomas, and this is my business, Natural Wellness Solutions for Kids. I have two beautiful boys, Finn and Cody. Finn is 10 years old and Cody is 9. They are my inspiration for using doTERRA essential oils. We've been using them now for about a bit over 2 years now. And my main reason for using the essential oils was to support them mentally and emotionally using the oils, because I'm quite concerned about their mental health, and I just want them to be happy pretty much, and I want to use essential oils to do that, and it has worked for us so far. So highly recommend you listen, take notes if you need to. I'll ask any questions as we're going along. So today we're going to talk about how you can incorporate natural wellness solutions into your home that is going to enhance the overall well-being of your children, because every child needs some help on a daily basis to help set them up for success. We want them to grow into beautiful, happy teenagers and beautiful, responsible young adults as well. So let's get started. So today we're going to talk about emotional support, confidence, courage, how to support their muscular system, immune support, restful sleep, because that's a huge issue, anxiousness, stressful feelings, all that sort of stuff. So, and then we'll cover a little bit of basic doTERRA information, and I'll let you know about the upcoming classes. So there are 6 pillars of health for kids. I cover these 6 pillars in a lot of the oil classes. I do a total of 8 oil classes, all on different topics. And we cover these 6 pillars of health pretty much throughout the whole classes. So I believe the 6 pillars of health help keep our kids healthy and mentally and emotionally well. The 6 pillars of health are nutrition, sleep, exercise, technology, which means the reduction of technology use, toxic load, which is the reduction or reducing their toxic load, so what they put on their skin, what they inhale, what they put in their mouths, all that sort of stuff. And then also emotions and helping to manage their emotions. So when you think about those 6 pillars, think about your kiddos, and are there any particular areas that your kiddos need support in? So quite often at the moment it's sleep and emotions. So if your kiddos need help with that, I do regular classes on that. I have covered a sleep and an emotions class last week, so feel free to watch the replay, or we will be doing those classes again in the coming weeks. So why do we use doTERRA essential oils? I had always known that doTERRA was a very high quality brand. I just needed that introduction to it to begin using it. So I'd always had an interest in essential oils, but I saw a post of a workshop. I went along to the workshop, loved it, bought a little sample kit, and then within 2 months, I'd used all the oils in the sample kit. So really, I should have just bought the larger kit. But at the time, I was sort of just testing the waters with the essential oils. And I loved them, and we used them every day. And I used them up quite quickly. They are very high quality essential oil brand. They are 100% pure therapeutic grade. So you are going to get 100% of the benefits that you should from essential oils. Not all essential oils are created equal. There are a lot on the market that are not 100% pure, even though they say they are. Most of them are actually filled with a lot of synthetic fillers or additives. So it's really important that you do your research into essential oil brands. But please know that doTERRA is one of the highest quality brands that you can get on the market. And that's why we choose to use them, because we want to get the most benefit out of them. So how do we use essential oils safely for our kiddos? So our kiddos are obviously a lot smaller than us adults, so they don't need as much essential oils as what we would. We tend to use the essential oils in 3 different ways. So the first way is aromatically, and this is my favorite way to use the oils. And by aromatically, it means obviously inhaling the oil in some form. So a lot of the time I recommend getting a diffuser, if not a few diffusers, one in every room of your house if you can. It is the quickest, simplest, easy way to get the benefit of the oils aromatically. So this is the pedal diffuser. This has had a bit of a revamp lately. So the new one goes for 12 hours intermittent, which is fantastic to use overnight. This older version is only goes up to 4 hours. But you just fill your water to the marker, and then pop your essential oils of choice. Pop the lid back on, and then just choose your setting. Simple. So this is the first thing I pop on in the morning, apart from the coffee machine. So the oils are circulating in our lounge room before our boys wake up, and then as soon as they wake up, they're going to get that whiff of beautiful essential oils. In the morning, I obviously use oils that are uplifting, energizing, motivating, that sort of thing. And then over evening, I'll diffuse again, but use more calming, grounding, relaxing oils, because we want to get them to unwind from their day and get ready for sleep. So I cannot recommend diffusing to get really the most benefit out of the oils, and it's really the quickest way to do it. The other way is topical, and we will be covering topical quite a lot in this class, because the kids collection is all topical application. Okay, so what we mean by that is putting the essential oils on our skin, diluted of course with a carrier oil. We don't want to use our essential oils neat, because that can skin can be quite sensitive to neat essential oils, so we always want to use a carrier oil. But topical application is, we talk a lot about using rollers. So this is a 10 ml roller, and basically just allows you to apply the oils wherever you need. So it's got some essential oils in it, topped with some fractionated coconut oil, and then a roller top like so, and it just allows you to roll wherever you need. So that's one way, topical application. Another way is if you've got your a carrier oil. We like to use fractionated coconut oil. You can pop some fractionated coconut oil in your hand, and then pop some essential oils there, and then just apply it wherever you need it that way. But always make sure you use a carrier oil. We like to use doTERRA's fractionated coconut oil because it's not expensive. It's colourless, odourless, and does not stain. It's actually very hydrating to the skin and makes the oils go further on the skin as well. So we are talking about the kids collection tonight. So these particular oils are diluted for kids in mind. So what do we mean by that? So this is a standard 10 ml roller. I like to go by, to work out how many drops you need in a roller for a kid, I like to go by their age. So Finn is 10. I would put 10 drops of essential oil in a 10 ml roller and top the rest with fractionated coconut oil, and that would be safe for him to use. Cody is 9, so I would probably just round it up to 10. I'm happy with that. They're pretty much the same size. They're big boys. But if you had a 6-year-old, you'd put 6 drops in and then top the rest with fractionated coconut oil. But the beauty with the kids collection is these have already been pre-diluted for you. So they're recommended for, in the US it says 3 years plus. In Australia it recommends 5 years plus. But I would still be happy for a 3-year-old to use these. If you wish to use it for under 3, totally at your discretion, but you could decant these rollers into empty rollers, which you can buy from essential oil places, and just top them up with fractionated coconut oil, so make the dilution less if it's for kiddos under 3. Alright, so let's get started on the kids collection. That's why we're here tonight. It's so exciting. I love this collection. Adults can use this collection as well, but please note that the dilution is a kiddos dilution. So if you're using it and you don't get the effects that you want from it, it's probably because it's at a kiddos dilution, not an adult. So the kids collection, let's see if I can hold them all up neatly, is 6 rollers. Okay, already pre-diluted, ready to go. They're great to have in the handbag when you need. So these have been formulated with the needs of the growing bodies and minds in mind. Highly diluted to suit delicate, sensitive skin. They smell amazing. I love the smell of all of them. So kids quite like the aroma of these oils. These oils focus on 3 key areas of physical and emotional wellness. So it focuses on the heart, the mind, and the body. And you can use them every day. They have been named quite well, I think, and quite self-explanatory, and we'll go through that as we talk about them. So the first oil we want to talk about is Brave, and it's the Courage Blend. So you can see that the name of it is actually quite self-explanatory. So use Brave before new or different situations arise to promote feelings of confidence and courage. Roll onto their tummy, because quite often the brain and the gut are quite connected. So when your kiddo or you yourself know that you are feeling anxious or stressed or uncertain about something, I don't know about you, but for me it just tightens my tummy and I feel nervous in the tummy, and it makes my tummy doesn't feel good. That's why we want to roll Brave on the tummy to help settle the tummy because of what's going on in our head. You can also roll onto their wrists as well and just rub their wrists together. And good to just talk to your kiddos about how they're feeling. I love these oils because you can talk about how they're feeling and give them the power to choose which oil they feel like they need. So once you learn a bit more about these oils, then you can talk to your kiddos about them, and then they can choose what they feel that they need. Very, very empowering. I love them. So the Brave just promotes a really confident and courageous kiddo. So this is a beautiful one. It does have wild orange, amorous, osmanthus, and cinnamon bark oil in it, and it is so beautiful, so orangey. I love that one. So that is Brave. So good for your nervous Nellies or your worrywarts. Would actually be a good one, just as I think of it, of a night time as well, just to help reassure them that everything is going to be all right. Because quite often if our kiddos are worried, they do have trouble sleeping. So it's one probably to pop on sort of late afternoon as well to start that ease their feelings so that they can get restful sleep. So the next one is actually Calmer. So this is the Restful Blend. So this is perfect obviously for bedtime. Great to roll. I like to roll bottoms of their feet, on their wrists, because when they sleep, quite often their hands are up here so they can inhale the oil as they're sleeping, up and down the spine. I like to just put here and on the back of the neck, pretty much everywhere. But this is the Wrestle blend. So you want to helps quieten down their worry, their restlessness, get them ready for sleep. So about half an hour before bed, you can use this, or even just as they hop into bed. It does have in it lavender, cananga, Buddhawood, and Roman chamomile. All right, so it's got a couple of floral and a bit of wood in there. So they're your calming, grounding, relaxing oils in there. So that's a beautiful one as well. I'm going to smell delicious after this. All right, so the next one is Steady. So Steady is the grounding blend. So this is very calming to the skin and to the emotions. Helps instill tranquility. So apply it to the back of the neck after a really event-filled day. So I find this one is a good one after school, that transition time from school to home. But it also might be a good one from home to somewhere else. It's also a good one to have after, I don't know what your kiddos are like after birthday parties, but mine are shocking. After birthday parties or after they've been out, like a barbecue with friends. They'll probably be overtired, overstimulated, and very, very wired up. So this is a good one to apply, just to help calm them down, steady them, ground them, promote feelings of relaxation. So Steady has in it, where is it? Amorous, balsam fir, coriander, and magnolia. So magnolia is high in linalool, which is very, very calming, more calming than lavender. So that's why it's in the Steady blend. Oop, that way. So it's a great one to help ground out your kiddos. So if your kiddos are also actually very anxious of a morning as well, it would be a good one to use prior to going to school, just to help settle them down. Next oil is Rescuer. This is my favorite. This is the one we actually used up first out of the whole range, because at the time when we got this, our boys were doing little athletics. So I was rolling this up and down their legs prior to doing little athletics, and then afterwards, just to help soothe their muscles, but also get their muscles ready for activity. It is great for any sort of leg pains that happen during the night, or in terms of your kiddos' growth and development, those sorts of leg pains. Any sort of activity, physical activity, you'll want to use Rescuer, even on shoulders, arms, anywhere that they've got any sore bits or tension. That's where you want to pop your Rescuer. And it's such a beautiful aroma. It is gorgeous. So Rescuer has got in it copaiba, lavender, spearmint, and xanthalum. I don't know how to pronounce that. So copaiba, I actually use that copaiba oil for pain management. So that's a good one to have in there. And obviously lavender is that calming, relaxing oil. So that is Rescuer, good for activity. So the second last one is Stronger. This is your must-have for immune support, providing your kiddos with daily immune support. You can use this every day or during like winter or change of seasons. I find change of seasons is worse than the actual season. But definitely if you want to have that sort of proactive approach to your kiddos' health, use this daily. And I'll actually use it just up and down the spine. I find that's easiest for me. It's usually once the boys are dressed, because they get dressed first for the morning. I just rip up their shirts and go like that on their spine, you know. But if you have time to pop this on their feet, that's a good spot as well. So the feet absorbs the oils really, really well. But this is your protective blend. You are protecting their health and the immune system by using Stronger, okay? Now this has got cedarwood, let's see, frankincense and rose in it. Oh, it's so beautiful. So that is your daily health support for your kiddos. So the last oil is one, again, every child needs, is Thinker. So Thinker is our focus blend. Again, very, very self-explanatory with what they are called. Thinker. Formulated to help support when distractions are high. So if your kiddos struggle to focus, I know Cody does. When we were in home isolation, homeschooling, oh my goodness, he was like a rabbit jumping from jump. He could not sit still. So this is one I would use rolling the back of the neck and also their wrists. So the reason I put the wrists is when your kiddos are writing, they pretty much got their heads down and their hands on here, so they can sort of inhale while they're writing like that. So the wrist is a good spot. Got these bugs in here. Helps promote sense of clarity and awareness, helps them concentrate, focus. It's just, oh, it's beautiful. It's a really beautiful one to have. Now this one has got vetiver, peppermint. That's what I could smell, the peppermint, clementine and rosemary. So rosemary is very good for memory. Peppermint is great for focus, and vetiver is actually a really good one for focus as well. So vetiver is quite is known for being grounding and calming, but it's actually really good for focus. So they are the 6 oils in the collection. Again, they are all got your fractionated coconut oil, so they're ready for you to apply to your kiddos straight away. Now, as I mentioned before, they've been formulated to support 3 different areas, body, mind, and heart. So we'll just go through those. So with the mind, we've got Calmer and Thinker that support the mind. So it's restore, focus, sleep, memory, and performance. What did I say? I think, yeah, support the mind. That's right. I'm losing track. Okay. And then to support the heart, we have brave and, no, steady. Brave and steady. Okay, so reassure, grounding, calming, confidence. So they are supporting the heart. They've got the little heart symbol on the label. There's a lot of science behind these blends. And then supporting the body, obviously, is rescuer and stronger. So resilience, immune boosting, injury, aches and pains, and skin health. So stronger, some people have actually put on blemishes as well. Okay, so supporting all 3 areas of your kiddo's body. So our children are going to benefit emotionally and therapeutically from these beautiful oils. So when we breathe in these beautiful essential oils, they hit our olfactory nerve, which sends a signal to our limbic system, which then hits the brain and then sends signals to the rest of our body. So it can happen in as little as 30 seconds. It's one of the fastest way to access the brain, the aromatic. Essential oils can be used to calm anxious feelings, promote feelings of excitement, encouragement, and help with concentration and help balance our kiddos' hormones. So that is the kids collection. So if there's any of those this is my special offer at the moment, that resonated with you and you feel that your kiddo would benefit from them, please send me a direct message. Let me know, and I can send you a small sample of one of these to try, and then I will follow up with you to see how you're going with it, because I always like to know how your kiddos have gone, because every child is different. So what works for Finn may not necessarily work for Cody. So I'm very invested in helping you find an oil or an oil blend that helps your kiddo at the time. So whether it is for their emotions or is for to help with their sleep. you know, I'm very invested in helping you out. So I'm quite happy to send you a sample of any of those or oil blends from the kids collection to give you a hand, okay? So how can you purchase the kids collection? So if you have a doTERRA wholesale account already, you can add the kids collection straight into your shopping cart and they'll get shipped to you. So at the moment the oils come as a 6-pack. You can't buy them individually, but if you would like to shop from the US, which you can do from your account, you can buy these individually. And you can also get the 7th roller, which is called Tamer. So this is the digestive blend. So this is to help with any sort of digestive upsets, sore tummies, got the runs, you can't go to the toilet, anything tummy digestive related, this is the oil you use. This is actually one we keep on Finn's bedside table because occasionally he gets a sore tummy and he likes to have that on hand because he knows that helps his tummy. So you can get that. That's from the US only, okay? So that's the 7th roller. But if you are new to oils and you're interested in the kids collection, which you should, if you've got kids, you should be interested, please contact me directly or contact the person that has introduced you to doTERRA. Go back to them and say that you wish to get the kids collection or some other oils that I've covered in my oil classes, and then we can set you up with a doTERRA wholesale account. What that means is you get your own online account. For 12 months you have access to wholesale prices, which is 25% off retail. So retail is when you would buy from these oils from a day spa or a massage place or something like that. Don't do that. Get your own wholesale account. Trust me. So with this kids collection, it is $140 wholesale. And then to set up your account, it's just $35 to set up your account. And then you have the 12-month access. So you can then shop from your own doTERRA account whenever you like. It gets shipped direct to you. You don't need to come to me to order anything you like. Then once your membership, the 12 months is up, they'll send you an email asking you to renew. And then with your next order, the renewal is $25, but they will send you a free oil. And usually it's peppermint, but at the moment it's green mandarin. So either one, you will want one of those. So that's how you can get the kids collection. So you just need to message me, or I have popped in the event, and I will pop it in the description as well of this video, an order form for you that you can download and print as well, and you can send that direct to me. Or if you don't have a printer, just read the details that you need to supply me, and you can just send those in a private message. So with the kids collection, you'll just need to fill out this top section here and just write kids collection, and then we'll need to fill out the introductory pack. So that's your 12-month starter account fee, and then you just got to fill out your name and your delivery details, and then that is your credit card details. So you can shoot that order form through to me as well if you want to get the kids collection. I have also popped in the description the other starter packs that doTERRA have. Please have a look at those anyway in case there's something else that interests you. There's lots and lots of other starter packs that you can get started, and plus we cover quite a few of these in the oil classes as well. So there's lots of options there for you. And then I also have popped a copy of the class notes in the description as well. So if you get one of the starter kits or the kids collection for the month of September, so until tomorrow, then you will get a gift from me, and it's a free bottle of grapefruit essential oil. So grapefruit essential oil is very high in limonene, which makes it a very uplifting and energizing essential oil. It is a great one to uplift your kiddo's mood, great to diffuse. You can pop it in your water, pop it in yogurt, anything like that as well. But I love to diffuse the grapefruit. So that is my gift to you if you start, get one of the starter kits until the end of September. So let's see what else we've got. So I've covered 6 oils in the kit. Please feel free to send me a message if you have got any questions. Even if you think of them later, feel free to message me. I'm more than happy to answer any questions or give you some suggestions what might suit your child. So let's just quickly move on to some basic doTERRA information. So with doTERRA, there are 3 ways that you can do doTERRA, and we love all 3 ways. So a lot of people start out on their oily journey just being a beautiful customer. They want to live naturally, they want to live low tox, and that is fine. They just love their oils and want to use them every day, and that is fine. So when you get your starter kit, have a read of this brochure. This is the Live Guide. This is what we go through on your one-on-one wellness consult. So after you get your starter kit, we'll get together one-on-one, whether it's in person or via Zoom or something like that. We will go through this brochure, and it just tackles different areas. So if you want, actually, is it in the start for this book? It is. So it's just got a table here, and you fill out, you rate yourself in each of the area. So proactive medical care, self-care, reduce toxic load, rest and relaxation, exercise, and eat right. So you just rate yourself in those areas. Then you go to the relevant page that you're, I guess, want to tackle. So if you want to tackle rest and relaxation because you're not sleeping very well, you go to the rest and relaxation page, and it's got different suggestions for you, what you want to put on your next order. So we just go through this brochure. So that's a great one for those of you who just want to live naturally, love and live your oils, which is great. So the next way to do doTERRA is if you are finding you are loving your oils and you want to share them with your friends and family, or you've got a lot of friends asking about them, then this brochure would be for you to read. So it's what we call like a sharer. You're basically recommending the doTERRA products to your friends and family. It's just like recommending a restaurant to your friends and family, but you can actually benefit from doing that. There's a few certain ways you can. I can actually do in-home classes. If you'd like me to come teach a class to 3 or 4 of your friends or family, we can do that. Or we can run an online class as well. So this brochure is all about how you can share your love of essential oils and actually benefit from doing that as well without having to run it as a business. But if you are got a little bit of a entrepreneurial spirit in you, and you love to educate people on using essential oils, or you know, low tox in their home, using oils for their kids, their emotions, for sleep, then you know you might want to look at the business side of doTERRA. So this is a brochure that you may like to look at. Just got some basic doTERRA business information, potential income, what it takes, how many hours per week it takes, and all that sort of stuff. But the world is your oyster. You can run it part-time, casual, full-time. It's totally up to you what works for you. You get tons and tons of support, tons of training. We have a beautiful oily community, whether you're just a customer or someone who wants to build a business. There's a beautiful oily community, and you get lots of support, and we can help you get started. So that's very easy to do. So please sing out to myself or to the person who's introduced you to doTERRA and let them know that you would like to do that, so you know we can get you started. And then of course, obviously you get some residual income from doing that as well, which is great because it helps pay for your oils on a regular basis. We get a monthly wellness box delivered to us, and I use my residual income from the business to pay for pretty much most of our monthly box, so we're not out of pocket much. Plus we utilize the loyalty rewards program, so we put in monthly orders, so we get reward points back, which is a bit like doTERRA dollars, and we basically can shop for free almost through the loyalty rewards program as well. So I encourage you to look at that, and we'll discuss that, you know, in your one-on-one wellness consult. Alright, so that's the basic doTERRA information. So next, I just want to talk to you about upcoming classes. So the next class is this Thursday night at 8 o'clock. It'll just be live again. I'm going to do natural wellness solutions for the whole family. So it's just covering the top 10 essential oils that every home should have. There's so much information and so much you can do with the top 10 oils. It's ridiculous. So we're going to cover that. Is basically like how you replace your medicine cabinet, your cleaning cabinet, your emotional cabinet. So we will cover that on Thursday night from 8. Again, it'll just be a live video. And then on Sunday is the natural sensory solutions for kids. Though usually it's at 2 o'clock, but I just remembered Finn's got a basketball tournament in Latrobe, so I may need to make it a bit later once I figure out what games he's playing on the Sunday. But I will keep you informed. But that's it. So please let me know if you are interested in the kids collection. Remember, if you can, you get the free bottle of grapefruit. Or if you'd like to try a sample of one of these kids collections oils, please send me a message and I can get that off to you this week, and then follow up with you in a couple of days, see how you're getting on with it. But thank you for joining me, everyone. I hope you have a wonderful night, and we will see you again soon. Bye for now.